Hey there, it's BitB, and welcome out to another BitB stream. Thank you guys very much for coming out. Today is a Saturday, and we're going to be playing some more Corb. Hello, how you guys doing? I'm having a decent day. It's always a good day when suddenly Kirby appears. Alright, that's great. I'm looking at the save file, though, and it's got like 27% done. For my own sanity, I kind of hope that that's like, you know, it's like 100% file is not necessary, and you only need to get like 60. I don't know. I love the game, don't get me wrong. But it's like one of those, oh dear God, we could be here a while. Especially at like the pace that we're currently going at. I don't know. Which seems to be one single area a stream. Which, hey, I'm comfortable with that. I enjoyed that very much. But yes. It's nice to be doing a live stream. I was a little worried that maybe I wouldn't be able to do a stream tonight. Because yesterday I felt awful. To give you a little bit of, an update for people that aren't following me over on, like, the Discord or anything, I went and I got myself a COVID booster shot because it's been a while. I'm like, yeah, you know, I might as well. Those things work, though. And for those people who don't know how vaccines work, I mean, basically, they're all made in, like, you know, slightly different ways. But the ultimate goal is to try and boost your immune system and give it a warning of, like, a certain amount of, like, a certain string of proteins and things that are associated with, like, a disease or some sort of an illness. And, like, you know, trying to get you familiar with it so that in the event that your body ends up connecting to it, your body's immune system is, like, again, boosted and ready to go. You know, so, like, if it ever sees that little, like, protein string, it's just like, hey, hold on a second, what is this? Sus, we've seen you before. Fuck off, get out. You know, it's basically a jumpstart on your immune system so that you can more easily fight stuff. The problem with that is that it does mean that you're basically teaching your body, like, you're basically telling your body, okay, get sick now with this. And so, yeah, I felt the COVID symptoms without actually, like, having COVID, I guess is the best way to explain it. And, like, it was awful. Like, it was only, like, a day and a half or so of awful, but still awful. Like, I'm pretty sure I had a fever. I ended up recording, I think, about a 99.6 the one time that I checked my temperature. But I'm pretty sure I got warmer later on during the night. Ugh, no. But I'm feeling pretty good right now. I know I had my first one back in January. It sucked. But hey, I'll take 1 day of misery and feeling kind of warm over ending up in the ICU and potentially dying. You know? I'm totally fine with that. Anyways, let me go ahead and head on into the thing. Yarny's here. Hello. How's it going? I hope things are good. Here, let me start up the music stuff. Carb! Okie dokie. Let's see. Frame rate doing okay? I don't know if this is like the, you know, the Switch and its lack of performance, or if it's like my capture device, but I do notice every once in a while, like, frames cutting out, and it's very noticeable when you are working with only like 30 frames per second. Wanted to tell you about a comic idea I had. It's a small one. Oh, interesting. If I may ask, did you just have a spammer here? Spammer on the Twitch channel? Not that I'm aware of, no. I don't know. I mean, for the most part, I think everything's like clean and clear here. If there was a spammer, I would have known. Anyway, I should probably head off to the world map. Wait. Yeah, no, I don't think I've had any kind of weird spammers on my Twitch account. If they were here, I would definitely have blocked them. Oh yeah, right, snow. Winter horns. Yay, we're going to Snowdin. You defeated the boss and opened up a new area. Yes. Oh, I suppose this means that all these locations are going to be abandoned too. For God's sake. This forgotten world is sad. Anyway, let's look around for coins and stuff. We're not going to stay here too long, right? I might freeze. Oh, chill out. You're fine. You'll live. Probably. If not, well, say Leppy. Kirby / Undertale crossover would be cool. Maybe as, like... I'm imagining maybe it would be good as a merch thing. I'm not entirely sure how that would work. It's so weird seeing, like, power lines in a Kirby game. Just like, huh? What? Hello. Mine. What else we got? I guess we're... it's like I'm looking out there and I'm like, is that an oil rig? What the heck? Chill out. That's the problem. What would happen if Kirby sucked up Sans? Would he get Kirby's... would he get Sans' powers or Ness's powers? You're so crisp on my new screen, says Happy. Hey, nice. You got a new screen? I'm assuming, like, new monitor for a computer or something. And what kind of monitor did you get? What's the specs? I like me some specs. So basically, Hat Kid and Subcon tell Snatcher she's going to be back in a minute. Call Snatcher Dad, and Snatcher takes a moment, then realizes and shouts out, "What did you just call me?" Go for it. Your old one... Oh, your old one died. That sucks. And unfortunately, that happens, though. Let's see. Any more, like, random coins sitting around here? I'm searching. See, for me, I will fight tooth and nail to attempt to try and keep my electronics alive. And so, if something breaks, if there is a way to resuscitate it back from the dead, I will. Like, I will get those the defibrillators and, do everything I possibly can. However, there are a lot of circumstances where you just can't do that. Sometimes an electronic device is basically just dead. And, like, once you get to a point where you would have to, like, literally replace, like, core parts of whatever it is, at that point you just have to kind of shrug. It's kind of like how I was talking about the other day. I've got this Pro Controller currently sitting here, which we'll see whether or not this thing works during this stream. But, yeah, the left thumbstick is acting kind of funky. Basically, sometimes when I move to the right, it does not register the right movement, or, like, it cuts in and out, which is not good when it comes to playing anything, frankly. And so then, I looked it up online, and I found out that there is replacement joystick, like, you can get replacement joystick stuff to replace them on the motherboard. Problem is, these are soldered in. So if you wanted to fix it, you would have to do a little bit of solder work. Now, technically speaking, I think I am slightly skilled to be able to do that. However, knowing me and knowing how much of a goober I am, I know that it is not wise for me to just go ahead and, like, throw all my eggs in one basket, so to speak. Like, I know for a fact that, like, if I end up screwing up on the soldering, and if I destroy the controller, well, then I'm going to have no controller. And then what am I going to do? So, yeah, for me, I'm kind of looking at this being like, maybe it would be wise to just get a whole new one. Just in case. I don't know if it's from eBay local marketplace, and it's a deli from 2017. It is a screen with a good light quality for people with light sensitivity. Really? Well, that's cool. Hey, I mean, hey, if they're not going to end up using that monitor, why not? 2 responses Snatchers, either shock or he kills Hat Kid. Like, those are the only responses. If you drink water, is it cannibalism? I mean, I think water is just a basic element of the earth, and I would say that if I drank from another water elemental, I think that would be sus as hell. However, I think water in and of itself is fine. If anything, it makes more sense for somebody like me, who is a water elemental that needs water to continue to live. So, yes. Abby says, didn't I ask that question once too? And I think it took me a while to think about it. But no, I don't think it would be cannibalism. The court finds you guilty! No. No. Kirby becomes possessed and feeds the forge all... Wait. Feeds the forge all his friends. What the heck? Anyway, I noticed that I opened up this light bulb mouth treasure. Oh, dearie lordy me. We got to do this in a minute and 10 seconds, maybe. Shine and seek. What ability would Kirby get from you? I mean, Water Elemental would tell me he would have water powers. But also, I feel like he would just become an uber nerd. Oopsies. Wow. I'm doing great so far. Speed. Oh. I understand now. So this is basically a pick the right side kind of thing. He starts ranting about technology and the fact that things are like less analog nowadays. Oh god, I was thinking about this a little bit earlier today, actually. Like, I miss the days where electronics were... Ow. Oh, spikes. Sweet. Ow. Get out of here. I mean, wow. What the... What? This is garbage. I get it. Okay. No, I was thinking about this the other day. So you might have seen a news story recently, and it was about Roku, who basically said, hey, we've got this new update for your TV, and you have to, you need to accept the terms of this update, or we are not going to... Ow. Where do I go from here? Is this another... This really is just a pick the right or wrong answer. I have that too. I'm scared of the ever-growing connection between electronics. Why the fuck does my toilet need to be connected to the internet? And Muffin is here. Hello. Man, another thing. Okay. I got a couple of things. I saw a story recently, and I don't know the legitimacy of this or not, but I have heard that apparently Tesla cars and Tesla vehicles, the car door, like, the car opening door portion of it, like, what is it? I don't know. The mechanism to actually open up the car is not a mechanical mechanism. It is an electronic one. And that is terrible, because in the event there's any kind of, like, software-related, like, hiccup that happens, which, honestly, electronics do that all the frickin' time. If there is ever an electronic hiccup with your Tesla, and if you're in a situation where you need to get out of your car right the hell now, well, I guess you're just fucked. I guess it just means that you have to die. So, yeah, I'm not a fan of that. The longer that I look at it, the more I realize just how useless a Tesla is. Like, holy crap. Just don't buy a Tesla. And anybody that does, like, I mean, look, if you enjoy your Tesla, okay. But at the exact same time, I feel that it ain't worth the brownie points to be like, look at me, I have the funny Elon vehicle. Whatever, man. Like, is your life worth that? I don't think so. Okay, I don't trust that sign. Or maybe I should. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe I should. Well, we'll see. I should have trusted the sign. This isn't one of those games. We're not working with, Kaizo Mario or something. Oh, right. It was the other way. Shoot. Sorry. Mega Man Battle Network? These games feel like nightmares of the future nowadays. Yeah, probably. Anyway, what was that one thing? Oh, yeah! So there was that news story recently about Roku TVs. Have you heard about that? I'm going to talk about it. So apparently, Roku released a new update for their televisions and basically said, hey, you got to go and, agree to the terms of service for this update. Otherwise, you can't skip past it. And you can't, like, use your TV anymore. But and for a lot of people, they're like, well, whatever. Like, tech updates all the time. Why should we care about that? Here's the thing. They changed up the terms of service for Roku, making it so that you cannot, like, you cannot sue them in arbitration in the event that you feel you have been wronged by them. Which, you know, basically waiving your right to be able to do that. Oh, for God's sakes, I picked the wrong one again. Yeah, people do not like that. Because they were just like, I'm sorry, so basically either agree that I'm not allowed to sue you, or I just can't use your TV. What the fuck? No? How about no? Ow. And honestly, that sucks. Now, I know that there's probably a whole lot of funny hackers out there that could probably, like, hack past that and turn the Roku TV into a dumb TV. And by all means, if there are any hackers that are capable of doing that, oh, there is a... I don't know if anybody would buy one, or if there would be a market for it, but I feel it would actually be a really cool idea if people were, you know, put a little bit more investment and time into making Roku TV stupid. Time to go back to the old bricks. At least you can throw them into Windows to smash them in case Windows have been smashed. Now, I do not advocate violence, but here's the thing. I forget who it was that said it, but I have seen a recent post from somebody, or I don't know, just in general, a recent zeitgeist from people that, you know, our current Web 2.0 internet, it's extremely convenient and extremely nice, but it's also teaching a lot of people how to use technology, but not how to work with technology, if that makes sense. Dang it. Give me a minute. Thought I was doing something slick there. If anything, I'm actually kind of curious if I can hack this TV that I got. Dang it, I picked the wrong one again. Sorry. I'm currently talking and trying to remember sequences. Made a meat cake? What? I'm gonna check that in a second. What? Is that kind of like a meatloaf? Not a fan of this challenge. I mean, I suppose it's a lot better than some of the challenges that actually require skill. Yeah, what did I just say? Apparently iPad kids don't know how to use a desktop computer. Yeah. Like, we're being taught to use electronics, not how to use electronics. And I'm not a fan of that. Like, I feel that is actually a really important component. It's one of the reasons why I was so, like, really interested in the whole Raspberry Pi project a really long time ago. Because, like, oh, that's actively giving, like, kids a reason to learn how to code. Like, basically telling them, hey, here's this really cool microcomputer the size of a credit card, and you could make it do all sorts of cool things. It's a really cool hobbyist type of deal. But in order for you to use it, you have to learn how to use Linux. You know, that was a really cool thing, and I really appreciate that. And I feel like we need more stuff like that. And we need to kind of like push the idea that, hey, computers don't necessarily need to be the locked down pieces of hardware and software that you're familiar with. You know, like, by all means, experiment. Like, get outside your comfort zone. Try stuff. You know, like, I guess it's nice that iPod as a as a product is like, oh, well, it's nice and locked down and safe and nothing bad can possibly happen. But at the exact same time, it's like, well, it also means that nothing interesting or different can happen with it either. Dang it! I'm trying to rush through here. But anyway, I mean, I hate the fact that a company can just go, hey, agree to our terms of service, or we'll just make it so you can't use your TV anymore. That is a fucked up, like, universe, and I do not want to live in it. Can you imagine if that happened with CRTs? Oh, god damn it. I'm scared of the future of the children. I mean, I'm not. CRT, cathode ray tube. The gigantic, like, boob tubes. You know, with the big back. Those things. You know what I'm talking about, right? CRT. Am I saying a thing that's even, like, too old for this generation? What am I doing? I'm sorry, am I showing my 90s age? Honestly, there was something about CRTs, though. There's a nostalgia with them. Can I make... No, I can't make that. I think I know what you're talking about. I don't know. Old school televisions. You know, the ones that you see in, like, you know, animated stuff. Because, like, you know, a regular flat screen television is really boring to see. So, like, a lot of times you see, like, you know, funny, gigantic TV. You know, one that, one's like, you know, 4:3 aspect ratio. Box TV. Yeah. Yeah. I'm a nerd! Box TV, yeah. Imagine a world with no freedom. It would be perfect. For no sane human being. Yeah, exactly. Oh, also, you said a thing about meat. Okay, give me a second. Really good. I cooked it in the flames of hell, and the recipe included phoenix eggs and moon sugar, along with the main ingredients, the meat of a troll mixed with a dragon. Tasty. I remember there was, like, an old product that you could buy from ThinkGeek that was, like, it was, like, you know, dragon meat, except it was just... Oh, no, it wasn't dragon meat. It was unicorn meat. Except it was just, like, little plush parts of a unicorn. All in, like, you know, bits and pieces. Of course, I'm showing my age again because Newegg doesn't exist anymore. Dang it. I'm trying to be smooth here. Maybe I should just wait on that part. I'm being pretty fast everywhere else. I remember my first TV was a tiny little thing that was the size of my head. Oh, I remember those times. Yeah, I had something very similar. I had, like, a tiny little TV right next to my bedside, and there were some nights where I fell asleep, like, with it on, staring directly at my face. I gotta say, the radiation that was probably shooting into that screen while I was watching it, while I was sleeping, probably wasn't good for me. But did I care? No. Because I got to fall asleep to, like, I don't know, probably like a Comedy Central thing. Probably destroyed your brain. Is that why I am where I am? Shit! Okay. Don't touch. I'm not even done. Where do I go from here? Wait. Wait. Is the game trolling? Now I think the game's trolling. Give me a second. I think I know what the solution is. I saw some shadows there. I'd love it if there was, like, a bonus being like, can you get through this entire area without lighting even once? Dang it! I'll try the other side. I had to wait. I thought of cardiac resynchronization therapy when you said CRT. What's that called? Acronyms? Or whatever the heck it is. Oh. I'm an idiot. I'm very distracted. Where's your vinyl? Ooh. Wait, I remember when most of the TVs in my house had a built-in CD player. I have vinyl. Yay. How are you saying? How close do you want to be to this thing? All right, fine. I thought I was close enough, but never mind. I do have a selection of vinyl, though I have never had, like, a really high-quality record player, so, yeah. I mostly just have it for the sake of, I don't know, style points. I have a record player. It's just like, it's one of those really cheap ones that you can pick up. You know, it's just like, it'll get the job done. But I'm nervous because, like, you know, buying something that cheap, I am worried that, like, using it on the vinyl that I own would end up, like, you know, breaking it somehow. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. Wait! Stop it! Ah! Great. Ah. All right. How much time did that take me? Hey-ho! I mean, I restarted a lot of times, so why am I surprised? Why am I celebrating? Anyway. Bit, I did steal your backup hoodie. Backup hoodie? What do you mean backup hoodie? Can we make it lore that, like, I just wear the exact same hoodie every single day, and it just smells of Aquafina and nothing else? Anyway, I think it is now time for me to head into a new town. Please tell me you wash it at least. I mean, why would I wash it? I'm water. It's, in technical speaking, I'm washing it all the time. Now, the question you should be asking is, do I filtrate? Hydrate and shower, people. Be good. Hello. Hurrah! Time to shoot. I bet if I ran you under a microscope. Oh, God. Let's see, okay. Destroys the snow sculptures. I'ma shoot! You aren't exactly clear water. Ah, interesting. Good point. Also, it is... I mean, technically speaking, water is like... You know, water is supposed to be entirely clear. And, like, I am nowhere near sky. So... Where am I? Can't imagine how soggy all of your clothes are. Wait, if you're water, then you probably can't bathe. So do you just, like, walk through a strainer to get rid of the gunk? Yeah, I can see that. You know, just jumping into basically a Brita filter. You're like, it's time for a nice, relaxing bath. Maybe you're heavy water. Oh. Ice cream! I saw that. Oh, God, I could go for ice cream right now. Screw you, game. I'm trying to watch what I eat. I'm trying to watch my health. I did go to the doctor recently, and, like, while I'm not in a ridiculous place health-wise and, like, weight-wise, I have packed on some pounds that I'm not a fan of, so I am trying to focus on that. Crack-a-lack. Maybe Bit's cleaning method is running through... yeah, that's what I said. Just get through a Brita filter. Just jump right into it. And then you look at the bottom, and, like, there's a whole new, fresh Bit. I love how remote I can be and still, like, shoot things in this game. Die! You know what sucks, though? I am still, like... My arm is still really sore from the vaccine that I got. Like, for the most part, I'm entirely better now, but, like... But it's just kind of obnoxious. Hello. Bobby! Die. Gimme. The music is giving me Terraria Calamity vibes for some ungodly reason. You know, I've never played the Calamity mod, but I have considered it several times. I think one of the things that has definitely made me consider it a couple of times is because DM Dokuro is the composer behind the Calamity mod, and like I really like his music. Vaccine? You mean microchip? Here. They're putting lead in the water on purpose! If you play Calamity mod, remember that you're not playing Terraria, you're playing Toho. Oh god. Alright, maybe I shouldn't play it then. I mean, like, look, Toho's fine. But if it's that nuts, maybe no. If Toho's your thing, hey, I'm all for it. But die, penguins! Hello, friend. Probably don't know, but I made a second Mod Jam mod. Oh, really? I have not seen it. I did see that Gears for Breakfast went online recently on Twitch to do mod showcase? Or maybe, I'm not sure what they were doing. Maybe, were they just like testing stuff out, or was it there an actual mod showcase? I didn't hear about it. I know that, oh, there was a mod showcase, nice. But isn't like the April Fool's mod jam, like isn't that gonna be lasting for a while though? Might steal the gun, Kirby. Anyway, I don't think there's anything else around here. Likely. God, why even give me ammo? It seems like they give way too much ammo for... Oh, fine. Blah. Oh, you made it... Oh! That's what you were working on. I remember seeing you do the things for that. Now you're showing that off to me through some videos of, like, Bitty Kid tripping over. That's great. Well done. That's a very clever badge that really... It utilizes a mechanic that already exists in the game. Good reuse. I like. I give a big hug if anyone else needs a hug. I'm all out of hugs. You have heck next. If you need a hug, please insert hug token into piggy bank. I'm just trying to think, like, my hug threshold has gotten too high. No, too much. I am very lowered out. Was just at convention. Hugged everyone. Actually, is that something that even happens at conventions nowadays? Like, I feel that I feel that the convention circuit has changed, like, significantly since I've gone to, like, conventions personally. Like, I remember, conventions were pretty, like, open and free and, really touchy-feely for a while there. It was like, if you wanted a hug, you could get free hugs. There were free hug signs and everything. But I feel nowadays, I feel like, you know, we all kind of learned that, oh yeah, social boundaries. Oopsies. Need to go to a furry convention. It's on my bucket list. I don't know. Now, I'm not going to poo-poo on anybody's good time or anything. If you really enjoy doing things like, you know, dressing up in costumes and whatnot for furry conventions, like, that is absolutely awesome. Go you. I am totally cool with that. However, for me personally, okay? For me personally, the whole fursuit thing kind of, like, squicks me out. Okay? I'm gonna say, I don't know. I think personally, I think it's the Uncanny Valley thing. It's the whole, like, it almost looks like it could be real, but then, like, you know, but then, like, the eyes don't really move, and it kind of just looks like a mascot head. That's kind of why I think I have kind of problems with it. You have a bucket list? Yeah, I live in it. I live in the buckets. I'm water, don't you see? Da 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 da. So you're way more sensitive to the uncanny valley effect compared to me. I guess. I think for me, as time moves forward, I think I'm going to be able to get over it a little bit easier. Like, I've heard of some interesting, like, updates in technology when it comes to, and, you know, any sort of, like, costume-related thing has vastly improved over the years. And heck, like, I have seen some older costumes from, like, you know, furry conventions and things. And those, for me, they are nightmare fuel. However, more recent ones that people have made that, you know, they kind of, I'm trying to think of some good examples of what I mean. Like, they kind of account for more perspective-related stuff, so they look a little bit better from different angles. You know, like how, you know, Disney costumes, for example, for the Disney parks, they have specifically engineered those things so that they look good no matter what angle you look at them from. Because, yeah, this is going to be a 3D mascot that is going to be actively moving around, and you'll be seeing them from the front, from the side, from the back. Eye-moving trickery? That is one part of it, yeah. The whole, like, well, okay, you don't want the eyes to constantly be following you, because then it's terrifying. But, like, you know, just trying to make a costume look appealing from multiple angles. And, you know, you can't make your costume look 100% perfectly like you are a walking anthropomorphized, you know, wolf all the time. Is this something? It almost looks like this is something. I'm gonna guess no. But anyways. What is this? Yoink. Neat. Hey! Have you ever seen the original Disney mascot costumes? The poses are terrifying. Yes! I have. And that's actually what I'm referring to. Like, they have improved those things over many, many years to make sure that they don't give kids nightmares. Never been to a convention or any parties I wasn't forced to go to, and my mom's friends act like they know me. Oh. Sometimes they get too close to me, and I'm just thinking, like, get the peck away. I mean, that's just kind of one of those you have to set the boundaries and tell them, like, no. No, conventions, they were all about, like, free hugs and all that jazz. No. Shoot! God, I feel like a gun is just a massive, like, shortcut, I feel. Is there anything through here? Give me a second. Ah! No. I'm gonna go through the funny gate. Oh, fine. Stick War stream when? I don't know what Stick War is. Felt a sharp pain in my waist. I've been there. It's weird when it happens and you're just like, what? Why? Why? What am I doing? I did nothing. Imagine Kirby going mouth mode on the whole Earth. I'm trying to even imagine if he can. I can get hurt by those? Jeez. Alright, fine. Yeah, get out of there. Alright, Poppy Bro being a Poppy jerk. There we go. Try to remember the last time that I had, like, any kind of, like, significant, like, sudden pain. But yeah, it's kind of one of those, it's like, why? Why? Why is it there? Why do I hurt? Why is this pain? Stop! Where? But then, like, thankfully, or, you know, usually, it passes. This is interesting, because this is sort of hinting at the idea that, there's a way that I could possibly get through this wall. I wonder if I need to, go get one of the Poppy Bros. shoot. Well, I've already killed them, so... Oops. 3 out of 4. Got it. One. Ow. How about you don't? Anywho. You know, I'm going to look into that a little bit later tonight. The whole, like, you know, hacking your smart TV. It's got to be possible. Somebody's done it, I am sure. There's no way. Like, the internet is filled with a lot of nerdy, geeky sons of guns. And I am certain that somebody has figured out a way to hack into, like, smart TVs and make them either dumb TVs or make them do whatever you personally want them to do. Like, for real. My TV is old enough that I feel that Samsung ain't going to give two, like, shits about it whatsoever. Ta-da! Alright. I'll make a spoon. No? Oh. I mean, maybe it's not. Maybe I'm reading into this too much. Couldn't tell you. I mean, the first thing I think is, like, they're giving me these little metal things here. I just had an idea. Hold on a second. I love the face on Kirby with this one. Check this out. Sucker! I knew it. I knew there was something sus. Get out of here. Oh, hello. Squoosh. Ooh. No, just a little bit of a stock. Oh. Oh, shoot. Give me a moment. Bit, if you're water, do you have floppy teeth? I don't remember water, you know, being the... What? I don't see how that connects. Anyway, I have saved friend. Hey, I think I saved all the hidden Waddle Dees this time around. How nice. And yeah, I believe... Funny enough, yeah, you didn't need a stairwell at all on this part. Look at this. Yeah, you can just jump up here. What? Is that like, you know, this game's version of Big Ben? Here. Oh, what? What happened? I didn't know there was a random button. Do-do-do-do-do. Okay, well, they're dead. If you would take a shower, would you go down the drain? Trying to think about that one. No. But I feel I would get a little too hydrated. Hello! I didn't get all the snowmen, though. Find the side alley. The side alley exists. Well, there's a new mystery. Hey! Very nice. The Lost Ducklings. Very good. Wow, I got a bunch of the caged Waddle Dees here. Maybe you are hydrophosis water that cannot combine with other water anymore. Hydrophobic. Oh, okay. No, I feel that wouldn't make too much sense. Personally, I'm fine with the... Here's the thing. That's boring. That's a boring concept. I like keeping the ideas open, you know? Just saying, like, hydrophobic. Can't have any more water, you know, absorbed in. No! That really takes out the mystique, man. Just like, oh, okay. So you're just a regular frickin' dude then. Chain bomb treasure. Alright, so what's this about? Ah, okay. I mean, ow. I suck when it comes to, like, you know, the full chain bomb thing. But, where do I go? Oh, okay. I'm assuming that you could probably get through this a lot faster if you learn a thing or two about how chain bomb works. And I kind of get it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Here we go. Yeah, I'm a spammer by nature. This is asking for, like, something very specific. Dang it. So, is it just me, or I kind of wish I could, just, like, I don't know. Can I hold and stand in place? Okay, well, he's dead. Kind of feel like I want to, like, turret myself around, like, move. You know, stay in place, but move. Doop, doop, doop. Dear God. Do I need to kill the spikies too, or are they fine? Oh, hello. I could just spam them all like, oh, God. Come on, into the water. Yeah, I'm not good with this one. Ding dong. So how much time could I have saved with this one? Ouch! Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, that's unsalvageable. Woo. Anyway. At least I got the thing. Oh, clutter needle. Alright. Oh, yeah, right, this guy. Roll up and throw. Alright, 1 minute 20. Let's see what they want to do here. What would happen if someone with water manipulation powers were to try and manipulate your body? Here's the thing. I would also have hydro manipulation powers because, canonically speaking, wait, how does this work? Oh, wait. Yeah, there we go. Now, my canon is that I do have, hydro manipulative powers myself. So, in order for them to actually pull something like that off, they would have to be either, like, you know, greater or equal with the powers that I got. So, if I ever ran into somebody like that one day, that would be scary. But I guess we'll see. Like, if I ever run into, like, Aang from Avatar, or I suppose, like, Korra would probably make more sense. It, like, you know, basically, if I walked into a waterbender, I would be in trouble. How comes you don't get electrical shocks? Who's to say I don't? I mean, it makes sense. Water is one of the most conductive things out there, so I feel like I would get electrical shocks pretty considerably. Whoops, I threw it the wrong way. Get over here. Dang it. I do like how they spawn in a bunch of, like, extra enemies in the event you're an idiot. Alright, where are we going from here? Over there? Sweet. I feel like I could save some time with this one. Because I think I kind of get the technique on this. Can I save that much, though? I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to give it another shot. That does remind me, though. I've told about these stories a couple of times on the stream, but I've had a couple of electrical shocks in my lifetime. One of them was, I think it was like me and my brother, and we were in the basement, just chilling out, maxing and relaxing, and there was like a TV cable that was sitting there. And my brother looked at me and was just like, hey, lick this. You know, one of those, like, cable TV cables. And, you know, me being the gullible little child that I was, I basically said, like, okay, sure. And then I did. And then I licked the thing. And I gotta say, that's not a pleasant experience, because that's a whole lot of electrical signal that's being, like, pumped through those things. Not in an amount that I feel would be actively deadly, but it's definitely uncomfortable. I wouldn't recommend doing it, though. I don't know if you can nowadays, though, because, like, well, okay. Technically, there are still television cables out there. I just don't know whether or not, I don't know whether or not they're, like, easily available for people. Regardless, don't do it. Just don't. Oh. Here, other way. Let's go. All right, I saved a considerable amount of time there. Did I do it? Ah! Dang it! One more. One more for flavor. When I was little, I used to lick phone chargers. And Happy says, I licked batteries. Okay, so everybody has, like, done something stupid with electronics, it seems. I remember one time there was this one TV that we had in like my the basement, and me and my brothers were really rough on the electronics in our households. So when we at a certain point while we owned that TV, the buttons on it just like wore off, or maybe it was like my parents just took the buttons out of the TV because they didn't want us to be messing with them anymore. I'm not entirely sure which one it was. Oh, dang it. Okay, I can already tell that that's... Every child licks batteries at one point. I didn't! I didn't do the thing! I got my electric shocks other ways. There we go. Uh-oh. I messed up. Was that enough of a mess up that it cost me a lot of time? Oh boy. Ayo. Yeah! Look at me improve. Anyway. Yeah, more. Okay, so yeah, there was a TV in the basement, and the buttons were taken out for some reason. And I think it's because the, either the buttons just wore out over time, or we had, our parents just took them out and only controlled the TV via the remote control. Because they were just like, okay, no, enough of you guys messing with the TV controls. Stop it. we're taking matters in our own hands here. However, we were crafty little bastards, and we found ways around that. Like, we found out that the mechanism was still inside the TV. They just took the buttons out. So what we did was we ended up getting something like, sharp and pokey, and we would poke into the like TV and like press the button on the inside so that we could still control the TV without the remote. Now that I think about it, maybe they did that because it was some sort of a grounding mechanism. Just being like, okay, well, you can't use the TV anymore because the buttons are gone, and you're not allowed to use the TV until we say so. Well, can't make kids do shit. Anyway, but yeah, we basically used the TV that way for a really long time. However, as we continued to use it in that way, sounds like you were a little rascal. I mean, I would say that I had my rascal moments, but I would call my other brothers rascals, honestly. I was pretty reserved for a rascal. Anyway, but as we continued to use the TV that way, we kept on shoving, like, sharp, pokey items into the TV, and as we kept doing that, we kept on putting more pressure onto those contacts and those switches, and the switches slowly stopped working very well. And I think we started, like, sort of bending the switch in, so we kind of had to, like, go at it at an odd angle in order to actually hit the mechanism. And there was one day when I was trying to hit that mechanism, and I was using a paperclip to actually make that connection. And guess what happened? I ended up, like, reaching in, and then the paperclip touched some kind of circuit on the inside of that thing that was connected to a fairly, not a high amount of power, but enough that it gave you a pretty substantial shock. I touched it, and then, like, I blew back on that one. I was just like, oh, God! So, lesson learned. Don't use any metal on electrical devices if you don't want to get a shock. I think after that, I found some plastic toothpicks, and I used those instead. I never learn. So there's that. Do I have any more, like, electrical shock stories? I'm trying to think. Probably do. I'm trying to, like, think back here. Oh, my mom got hit by lightning once. Hey, you want to hear about that one? Now, this was, like, way before I was born. Like, seriously. And I'm trying to remember exactly what the circumstances were. I think she was outside for some reason. Don't tell me. I need to ask some questions. But yeah, she was outside for some reason, and it was pretty straightforward. She just got hit by lightning. Or wait, was it she got hit by lightning, or was she... I think she might have been attached or, like, directly next to a set of, like... Oh, God, I'm trying to remember exactly what it was. She was definitely outside, and she was in an environment where she didn't get directly hit by the lightning, I don't think, but she did, like, she was within the area of effect, basically. I think she might have been, like, inside some water, and the electricity ended up, like, reaching my mom. See you later, Yarny. And I remember being told that story, and I'm just like, good freaking God, all right. So, if that power ended up hitting if that lightning hit any, like, major part of her heart, I wouldn't be here. So, that's a scary thing. Where do we go from here, actually? Wait. So, yeah, we made it to the snow area, but then after the snow area, like, where? I don't see anything following this location. Are we going into the ocean straight up? Or are we going to the sky? What's the next mission? What's the next location? Such curious. Anyway, Metro on ice. I'm curious about that one. Let's see. Anyway, this has got nothing to do with electricity, but I do remember there's one story I was... No. One story that I've told before in the past, but it's kind of relevant to, you know, my brothers are scoundrels, so I'll go ahead and say it again. Specifically, my brother was a massive scoundrel. My older brother, I should say. Die! Oh, I should probably pick one of you guys up. Do you have something? What? Oh, no! Oh, really? Oh! Sleepy boy! Oh, he's awake now. Oh. What? That was great! What do you mean? Keep that power up. EP! Anyway, I'm the snowman now. Back when I lived in Florida, lightning hit a tree in our yard that was next to an electric fence we had for our dogs and activated it. The dogs were okay, but it did give them a shock and scare them. Oh! Oh, that's so sad. Dang. It does remind me of a really sad story that I've got, though. So, I remember when I was growing up, I had some dogs. And we had this one dog that she was really terrible when it came to drinking out of the toilet. And unfortunately, like, you know, we kept the toilet lid open very often. Or, like, you know, we had bad habits of keeping the lid open. But yeah, we kept on trying to train ourselves, like, you know, shut the thing, you know, lower the seat after you're done using the toilet. But, you know, you're in a household filled with guys, and we do not have very good, I don't know, we don't have very good... Oh! I didn't think that would work. Sure, why not? Die! Anyway, yeah, bad habits. We're dudes. We keep the lid open too often. And so the solution that my parents ended up coming to was, well, why don't we just go ahead and, like, you know, get an electric fence kind of thing for them. And we're talking, like, not an actual physical electric fence. I mean, virtual electric fence or one of those things. Basically, you know, a thing, a wireless thing that you put somewhere in your house, and it's connected to a shock collar. And if the animal gets too close to said signal, they will get a shock. Ah. And the thing is supposed to, like, give a little bit of a beep before it happens. You know, just to give it a little bit of a warning, being like, hey, you're not supposed to be over here. You better turn around. Hey. And for a while that worked. Like, it's a really harsh thing and a really harsh punishment. I'm not really a fan of that nowadays. But like, you know, at the time, it absolutely worked. But one of the reasons why I am not a fan of that solution nowadays is because there was a point in time where she just kept on, like, acting really strange. Like, she was acting like she was constantly in fear or pain or, you know, just, like, shrugging off into the corner. And we were just like, what's going on, girl? What's happening? To a point where we were, like, really confused. And we were, like... This went on for a couple of days there. And, like, we ended up taking the dog over to the vet to see if there was anything wrong. And the vet didn't know what the heck was happening. They were just like, no, she seems perfectly healthy and fine. Like, it's strange. But then, at one point, I guess my dad finally, like, put two and two together, and he took the collar off of her to kind of inspect it, and he found out that the collar was kind of malfunctioning, and we don't know exactly what it was, or, like, if it was a little bit more hypersensitive or something, but he determined that he believes that the collar was just constantly shocking her while she was inside the house. Like, again, maybe a hypersensitivity to the signal, or perhaps there was just something within that area that was also giving off the exact same signal as the shock collar, and it just, you know, just something happened. We don't really know, but regardless, we ended up stopping using it right away. And what we ended up finding out later was that she built up this Pavlovian response to the sound of any shrill, like, high-pitched sound effects. So, you know, whenever she heard something like that, she would immediately get scared and, like, go off into the corner of the room, terrified. And we all felt incredibly terrible afterwards. We're just like, oh, we did that to you. We did that to you, so... Like, we're so sorry. Like... Again, I am not an advocate of shock collars anymore. Like, that is not a good solution. I would think, like, more proper training is probably a better option than that. You know, like, please don't do that to your pet. It is not okay. I think if I were in that situation again, like, you know, if I was younger and in that sort of situation again, I would just straight up beg my parents not to do that. I know for a fact that if I ever own a dog sometime in the future, that is not something I'm going to do. Hello? Anyway, take care of your pets, man. Oh, what's this about? I love how it's a rubber hammer. I mean, it used to be a wooden hammer. But now it just feels extra, like, child-friendly and safe. I found you. Posted a meme with the PMG you posted on Twitter. Oh, really? Oh, looking forward to that. Also, fun fact. I found out that apparently you can't, like, upload PNGs up to Twitter unless they are a specific format, which is why it looks extra cel-shaded, because it had to be, like, dumbed down to specific color palettes. Stupid. There we go. If you want the high-quality version, you can go over to my Tumblr. Transparent PNGs. Yeah, PNGs with transparency. Run into that sort of thing in my line of work since I work with Illustrator. Oh, it's stupid. I mean, apparently, like, there's a lot of websites that just don't allow for that. Kind of wish they did. I feel that would make things a little bit more fun. People be sending me files inside an email and not as an attachment, and it's awful. Oh, yeah, right? Here you go, here's the PNG of my character. It's like, can't do much with that. I can't overlay it with anything. Gosh darn it. Happy ascent, smiley face. Wait, what? Hold on a second. Are there any more of those buttons sitting around? Hope I didn't miss any. Turn out super pixelated in Illustrator. I just don't like web compression, period. Like, I understand that it's a necessity, and you know that there are a lot of people that'll probably upload these gigantic files up to the internet, not understanding, like, 1, bandwidth, 2, that's gonna mess with the efficiency of, like, everybody's web browsers. So, like, it is to the benefit of everybody that, like, there are compression techniques on websites, but still, it's like, it just shitifies the quality of everything. Instagram might be worse than Twitter when it comes to that. Oh, that's amazing. Me when non-transparent images for letting decide for clients. Right. Bark. Anyway, let me get back to, like, that one story I was going to be saying earlier. You know, that being, you know, my brother was an absolute rascal with me. Ow. 2 secret passages. Is it a secret passage, or is it, like, you know, is this like an extra? I don't know. Ooh, milk. Nice. Anyway, so here's one story. Pretty simple and to the point. Wait, you said the Instagram thing. So my, there was one day when I was really, really young. And again, a whole lot of these stories happened when I was young, because I was a stupid, gullible kid. one day my brother was, like, I was waking up early in the morning, and somehow my brother had managed to get a hold of a can of, like, grape soda. Don't ask me how he managed to get it, because I don't know. But he got it, and he handed it over to me, and he's just like, hey, I got this for you. And I was super excited, because I'm just like, soda! Yeah, even back then, I was a soda fiend. So I was like, yay, thank you! And then I got it, and I took a sip of it. And I realized something was very wrong with it. Do you guys... I don't know how many people lived with Dial soap, specifically like the liquid Dial soap, out of the weird orangey stuff. Well, my family grew up with that stuff, and my brother had apparently squirted a whole bunch of squirts of Dial soap into the dang thing and handed it to me. Ew. And it was disgusting. And unfortunately, you know, I'm kind of in a position where I can't exactly, like, spit it out. Because if I try to spit it out, then I'm going to spit it all over the carpet. And then my parents are going to be really mad at me. So I kind of just have to shrug and be like, well... Does your brother love you at least now? Oh, yeah, we care about each other. We do. It's not that he didn't love me. He was just, you know, he was one of those kids that really liked to, like, you know, poke and prod and be like, hee, look, I did a funny thing. I bullied the guy. Sounds like when I graduated high school, my dad bought me beer, and he got Steel Reserve and Heineken. I hated beer ever since. Oh, ouch, man. See, I'm not really much of an alcohol drinker, but, like, it's like, if you're gonna go for, you know, drinking a beer or something like that, the least you can do is get yourself, like, some high-quality stuff. You know, something top shelf. Like, treat yourself, man. So there's that story. And then, again, there was that one story I told you of my brother who was just like, he handed me a little cable and was just like, here, lick this. And then I licked it. And again, it was a TV cable, not like something that was holding an actual heavy load, thank God. Because if that were the case, I would either needed to have been resuscitated or I would be dead. One of the two, not sure. Hello, hidden stuff. That... Sorry, buddy. You don't deserve that. Anyway, what are we doing here? Oh, candy! Okay. My dad has awful taste. He loves durian and pickled herring. It sounds like his taste buds are just fried. It's just like nothing appeals to him anymore. Alright, so I'm going to make use of this. Weep! We off! Kill! Oh no, ice. Mine. Come on, forward. Splash! I guess that's good enough. I suppose. Open. Hello! Anyway, the third thing, the third story I got that's, you know, brother shenanigans. One day, me and my family were getting together in the car, and we were going to go over to Grandma's house, and we were super excited about that. And while we were inside the car, we were just waiting for my like, I think my mom and my dad were getting last-minute preparations done, either, like, grabbing some bags or, I don't know, like, some supplies for the trip. Keep in mind, this happened, like, before the invention of smartphones, so I'm sure that they needed, like, all of the supplies to keep us entertained. Corb Invincibility Sugar Rush. Oh, hello. Ah! Oh, okay. Wow. Jesus. That was grisly. Sushi. Oh, it's like a boo. Go away. Alright. So yeah, me and my brothers were waiting in the car, and then my older brother, he looks at me and he goes, hey, touch that up there. And I was like, I looked up, and he was pointing at one of like the lights that was in the, you know, on top of the car. You know, like one of like the filament lights. And for context sake, this filament light had like no cover over it. I guess it just broke off over time, and so it was completely unexposed. And my brother had like pointed it to me, and he was just like, "Hey, yeah, touch that." Now, here's the thing. At this point, I was significantly older than I was when I was in my, like, you know, really, really naive stage. Not ridiculous. Old enough. So at this point, I'm starting to distrust my brother. So I'm just like, no, I'm not going to do that. Screw that. I wasn't entirely 100% sure what he was trying to get me to do. But at the same time, I was just like, yeah, no, I don't trust you. And he's just like, oh, come on, it's no big deal. Here, watch. And then he brought his finger up to the light, just close enough that he wasn't touching it, but it looked like he was touching it from my perspective. And he was just like, see? Like nothing happened. It doesn't hurt. And I was just like, okay. And so I went and I touched the dang thing. And yeah, I hurt the heck out of my finger. And so I had to like have a little bit of ice on my finger while I was driving over to Grandma's house. And I'm just like, eh. Touching a light bulb? No. Touching like basically one of those filament lights. Like in like an old car. Basically like, you know. The solution that car dealers had when it came to, like, you know, not using light bulbs in cars because, like, those things are going to wear out too quickly. No. Just a hot filament that just sits there. Hello. We're too young to know how these things look like. Stop making me feel old. Okay, so I'm up here now. Anything else significant sitting here? Ooh. Check inside the shipping container. Nice. Anything else sitting around here I should know about? Probably not. Back when I was little, I touched a light bulb while it was on, and I was flipping out on how much it hurt. Oh, wow. It's telling me to spit out. Fine. I'll take the hint. My first hot plate experience was in kindergarten. I'm trying to remember if I ever had, like, a hot stove situation when I was younger. I don't think I did. What's the weirdest thing that you got hurt by? That's a good question. Oh, I remember a story. Okay, this one is definitely a story of me just being stupid. Ow. Anyway, so one day I was driving in a car, and this car had one of those, you know, electric cigarette lighters. And funny me, I was just like, is that like a charge port? What is that? And so, like, I clicked the thing in, and like I was sort of like futzing around with it. And the person who was driving me, like, they weren't giving a crap. It wasn't my parents. They definitely would have said something. But anyway, you know, and so then I pulled it out, and it was like a little bit redder than normal. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. That's weird. And then I touched the top of it. There are few things as painful as that. Can I just say? I only had it on there for like a brief second. That thing is designed to light cigarettes instantaneously as they touch. Yeah, that hurts. That hurts a lot. And when I got home that day, I was just like, owie! I need ice or cold beverage or something. Cigarette lighters can be charger, though. Oh, yeah, that's true. Well, in this case, it was not charger. It was definitely one of those older school ones that was just a hot coil. But anyway, no, that's another one of those, like, well, you gonna learn today. Windy, freezing seas. Hooray! And let's just say, yes, I learned. that part can be removed, and the port it's in is usable as a charge port. I've heard of some that do that. I don't think that was one of those things. I think, like, I was in a slightly older car. So... ooh, Noble Ranger. Sweet. Oh, God. Alright. Fast shooty time. Let's go. I had a DS charger that I never got to use. Oh, I think I had one of those. I think that might have been what I was thinking about at the time. Oh. Ah, I see how this works. Oh, shoot. I see. I see what the challenge is. Because literally, it's just a shooting range. I'm back. Had to get some things from the basement. Okay, nice. Oh, shoot. I didn't get the last one? Okay, give me a second. I had one in a Suzuki Swift. Great car, decent mileage. Ooh, nice. Yeah, why? Die. Oh, I just gotta take these guys out quick. Whoa. Oh, I wonder if... Oh, it'd probably be quicker if I just did this. Yeah, I'd say so. Come to think of it, I think this challenge might go just a tiny bit faster if I do it this way. Possibly. Just freehanding the thing. Oh! I'm not done. No, whoa. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, dear. This is a whole lot of chaos. Die! Are we done? We're not done. Okay, it seems that those cannons are shooting on one specific axis, so should be fine there. Die! Get out of here, Ghosty Ghost. Alright, how much time could I possibly save on that one? Oh. I'll try again. But I don't know. Carb with a gun! Heck yeah, boy. Not just curb with gun. Curb with several gun. Even better. I think, like, just understanding the shot pattern of this thing is probably going to help out significantly with whether or not you do good on this. The boiler monster from Home Alone? What? What boiler monster? I don't remember that part. Maybe I'm thinking of a different movie. Yeah, I feel like I have, like, I mean, I don't really need precision for this. I am much more interested in the speed. These canyons are definitely messing with my steez, though. Eh. Hey, oh! All right, how much time? Woo! And I doubted myself. I was fighting people on Tetris 99, but I have been lurking. Hey, no problem, Muffin. It's cool. Nobody has to talk 24/7. I mean, heck, I was over on Muffin's stream while they were doing their animation not too long ago, and I was doing a heck of a lot of lurking. It was mostly just me playing some, like, Breath of the Wild types of stuff. So, like, you don't have to talk all the time. Especially, like, if you don't have anything to talk about. Hey, he's cool. Or, heck, like, you know, if you just need background noise, totally get it. Or, if you're socially awkward, that's another thing, too. Nobody's got to talk 24. Like, you don't have to talk. Nobody is, like, demanding people talk. And if you do, that's awful. Anyway, ow. It appears we're dealing with wind currents on this one. You know what? Sure. I probably need to swap out anyway. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, wee, wow. For a very brief second, I thought that was an egg. But it turns out it was a jelly donut. Oh, here we go. Little bit of stability. Oh, no! I want to redo. I tried to press a button. Yeah, see, that's what's supposed to happen. Owie. Hello. I'll take it. Thank you. But no, I have been playing the ever-loving crap out of Breath of the Wild. Like, a significant amount. Why is it pointing that way? Ah! Haha, Trixies! Find a cave that's safe from the wind. I'm just looting these guys' house. Breath or Tears? Currently Breath of the Wild. Again, I'm replaying through it for no particular reason whatsoever. You know, situations have not specifically changed, is what I'm saying. But I am thinking about replaying through Tears if I can get similar circumstances going on their circumstances that I will not highlight or talk about. No. They eepy, and also dead. Exactly. On a side note that's not related whatsoever, I definitely think that thing with Yuzu is absolute bullshit. Again, not related in any way, shape, or form. It's a completely different conversation. Multiplayer for Breath of the Wild? I would not play multiplayer for Breath of the Wild, personally. That's just me. Oh, shoot! No, gimme. I want. No! I want my power back. Boof! Anyway, yeah, I can take it out here. Dear God. And now I control the wind. This is the Breath of the Wild I'm looking for. Also, I noticed that there's like some interesting cracks going on here. I assume I probably have to break that to... Ooh. Okay, I got it. That'll happen later. Boy. Okay. It's interesting that it does have a little bit of self-propulsion. Just a little bit. Now, if you didn't hear, there was a recent, like, Nintendo thing that happened. Nintendo sued the people involved with the emulator Yuzu. Basically, and their argument was that, you know, a bunch of their games, including stuff like Tears of the Kingdom, were leaked early, and because of the technology that Yuzu hosts on, like, their systems and all that jazz, it basically allows for people. Citro. Oh yeah, right. That's another one, that's another one that makes even less sense, by the way. Like, for context's sake, like, can I get over here? Here we go. I don't like the fact that they did the thing with Yuzu, but I understand it because, you know what? At the end of the day, like, it does make sense. The Citra thing doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Okay, like, not... especially not with the fact that the eShop is completely shut down, or it, you know, and very soon... Well, I don't know if it's completely shut down, but very shortly it will. So, like, the fact that they're going after stuff like this now is just... I think the primary part of their lawsuit had to do with Yuzu, though. Because, again, the Switch is currently their main... that's currently their main bread and butter, so it kind of makes a little bit more sense for them to be defending that. The 3DS eShop is already down. Yeah, right. What do they care about piracy at this point? 3DR eShop. I hate spelling too. Anything over here? Oh. Yeah. Oh, I get it. Hold up a second. But anyway, no, my thoughts on that, you know, the whole Yuzu thing is that I don't like it, but I get it. Like, oh, okay, I don't like it, but I get it, but I don't like it. There's several layers of this. You know... So, on the part that I get it, like, look, it really sucks to have something that you've worked on for years and years suddenly get, like, freebooted around absolutely, completely for free. And essentially, you know, cutting into your bottom line and also completely spoiling whatever it is that you're currently working on. I totally get it. Like, that is legitimately a frustration, and I'm sure it probably pisses off a lot of people within the company. Like, not just the executives that make the money and the dollars, but also people that, like, you know, worked on the games too. I'm sure it feels so much less special. It's like, well, okay, we're talking about wind a whole lot while we're doing this, but it's like you're taking the wind out of your sails, man. Just being like, well, shoot, I guess the, you know, the surprises are now no longer surprising, or they're less surprising now. I get it. I sympathize with that, absolutely. Simultaneously, at the same time, I am a little bit frustrated that, like, I don't know if this is going to set a precedent or not. It might, and I'm really scared about that because from a technical standpoint, what Yuzu is as a piece of software is not piracy. And you know, as far as I'm concerned, Yuzu in and of themselves, Dragonfire Blueprint, ooh. Yuzu in and of themselves have not been advocating for piracy. They've advocated for, hacking the Switch, getting the firmware information from said Switch, and then using it to run their emulator. Because at this moment in time, emulation software and technology has not gotten to a point where they can do emulation of the Switch without using any of the original official code. But, like, Yuzu in and of themselves did not directly distribute the code, like, you know, Nintendo's code. They basically said, all right, here, you know, you're going to need to have a hack Switch. You're going to have to rip those files yourself. We're not going to supply any of that. You're going to have to do it yourself. If you can do that, well, then enjoy the emulator. And that's it. Like, that's basically all they did. There wasn't anything really illegal done, and it's kind of your responsibility if you hack your 3DS and either, you know, ruin your 3DS. Oh, no, not 3DS, sorry. Or maybe they did, like, do it for 3DS too, but anyway. Basically, like, you know, here are resources on how to hack your Switch. And if you hack your Switch and you destroy it, or if you end up getting yourself, you know, if you brick it, if you end up, like, blacklisting yourself from Nintendo servers because you didn't, like, do proper, you know, proper protection to make sure that your unit couldn't be caught that way, you know, that's your own freaking fault. You know, they definitely were above board in a major way. However, that's still not okay in Nintendo's eyes, because they're like, well, if you're using anything of ours in any way whatsoever, he's bad. I would argue that that's, you know, not exactly 100% the case. Because let's make, like, a little bit of a hypothetical situation here. You know, this is purely hypothetical, and it did not happen. But let's say, you know, you had a Switch that was capable of being hacked, and you really wanted to do that, but you decided that you didn't want to do that because of, you know, said risks involved, either destroying your unit or ending up losing access to your unit, you know, simply because Nintendo ain't happy with the fact that you're doing the thing. So, you decide instead to wait until you can pick up another Switch unit, specifically, you know, a newer one, but one that can basically become your daily driver. And then you're free to do the hacking and whatnot. And the benefits to this is that Nintendo would be getting extra money from me, as well as, like, any of the content that I would be, you know, using and ripping off of my personal Switch would be my own. Stuff that I have personally bought. It would not be pirated in any way. And on top of that, like, I could even go and purchase the DLC again on the hacked Switch on a hacked account, just so that it's perfectly fair. You know, they're getting a purchase from the hacked account. That is a thing that you could potentially do. And something that I'm not saying that I personally did, but I'm saying that it's something that you could do. Now, again, that's a hypothetical, and I know for a fact that not everybody is going to do something like that. In fact, I totally get that there are people out there that really like to freeboot and just live, like, completely off of the, you know, I'm not going to say generosity, but more like, you know, that there is a freebooting community out there that absolutely would try and avoid doing it ethically and would go ahead and just do nothing but stealing. Totally get it. And to those people I say, stop it. Okay? Don't do that. You're ruining it for every other person that might be interested in the, you know, in the field. People who are just interested in doing stuff like homebrew and just seeing what their technology can do. Kind of ruining it for every other person that just wants to do that. Not a fan. Ah, dang it. All right, the timing on this. Hold up. I see. Oh, dear. All right. This is going to take some banking. No, it's funny. I was actually having this conversation with my brother, and, like, this is actually that older brother I was talking about. And he mentioned that, like, he absolutely agrees with me, but at the same time, he does admit that, like, there are probably very few people out there that are, well, I'm not going to say few, because, like, I don't think anybody actually has the numbers, per se. However, you know, the people that would actively do the ethical method of doing all this stuff, I'm sure that they are a very rare breed in some respects. But it's interesting that in that lawsuit, Nintendo was saying that, like, the grand majority of the people that use these tools are pirates. Where are their statistics on that one? Do they have statistics on that? Thing is, I'm fairly certain they don't, because I'm sure a lot of people that actually do any of this, like, anyone that ethically does the hacking on their equipment probably doesn't actively say that. you know, because they don't want to end up being banned. It's kind of like the Voldemort thing. You know, it's just like, he who shall not be named kind of thing. Sorry to reference Harry Potter, but it's just the most apt comparison right now. I'm failing miserably. But anyway. But to swing back to what we were talking about earlier, God, I want to hack my TV. Now that I think about it, and now that I realize that that could be possible, oh, the ideas I've got. It's hacking time. Like, really. I mean, I think the main thing that worries me whenever I think of doing anything hacking related, I get worried about the, you know, the possibility of future updates for certain hardware. And I'm like, well, if I hack, then suddenly I'm not going to be able to get, like, future updates for stuff. And that might be to my disadvantage later on. Because, like, you know, what if there's a very significant update that I actually might want? And when you do hacks, you're kind of, like, locking out original sources. I know that's kind of like a major point of it, but still. However, with this TV that I currently have here, I'm fairly certain that unless, this is a Samsung TV, unless Samsung releases like a security update or something, which, I mean, maybe they might do that, but... But I just doubt it at this point. And I guess, like, you know... Actually, I need to figure out what year this TV was made. I mean, I know that... oops. I know that it is old enough that I have had to repair the LEDs on the inside of it. You remember this was the exact same TV that did the whole, like... Suddenly that other half of the TV just started, like, breaking. And so I had to go and buy a new set of LED strips to fix it again. So it's old enough that the LEDs on the inside are burning out. Or they have burned out, I should say. Whoops. Here, dang it. This is what? All right. I think I need to, like, figure this out here. I don't know if I'm supposed to just, like, mulligan this a little bit and then spin. Because I think, oh, you know what? I'm probably supposed to just avoid the enemies altogether and just spin my way through. That's my thought. Not supposed to kill. I'm just supposed to hit the buttons. If I can manage to kill in the process, then awesome, but... Oh, I missed. Imagine being a spike enemy and you want to hug people, but you can't because you hurt them. What a sad existence. It is a sad day for Spike. For Spike Jones. Dang it! Banked a little too hard on that one. I gotta say, I find a perverse glee when it comes to fixing electronics, especially ones that are more or less slated to just be dead the moment that it, like, you know, it breaks from the manufacturer. Wonder why there's DNA in the background. I asked that the other stream. I'm just like, where am I? Is this a... I'm sure that this is probably another one of those Kirby lore things. Where it's just like, ah, yeah, turns out this is a DNA realm. It's hell. Wow, who knows, says Muffin. You do, that's who. I mean, it's a random star black hole kind of thing that appears out in the middle of nowhere. So, yay! Anyway, I have fixed several cell phones that have had like swollen batteries, and those are really fun to fix. Not in a technical sense, but in a sense of like, yeah, there we go. In a sense that like it is super nice to know that something that most people would call completely dead is not, and can continue to thrive. Hey, look at that. Yeah, I think I was supposed to just avoid killing those things. Da-da-da-da-da-ba-ba. Oh yeah, wasn't there another one of these things that I was supposed to do now that it was available? This one's locked down, right? Oh, no, pencil drill. I'ma play this one. What's the difference between regular drill and pencil drill? I don't remember. I guess we'll see. Da-da-da-da-dum-bum-bum-ba-dum-ba-dum. Oh, how dare, sir? Screen isn't turning on anymore after I... Oh, hey, yeah. Dude, let me see this. Wonder if I could fix my broken screen. It's just the screen isn't turning on anymore after I pressed the screen that one time to... Oh, okay, interesting. So, question. When you press the on button on the thing, can you at least see, like, LED, you know, an LED indicator that says that it's turned on? Curious about that. Bitby, technical support. Oh, shoot. Haha, Poppy Bros. Poppy Bro! Oh! How long am I allowed to stay under here? I was pressing onto the screen because funny discoloring. Ew. That's a very bad omen. Alright. Did I save enough time? Let's see. I think I did pretty good there. Ooh. I don't think I could save it. No, it said... 2 days ago, it didn't turn on anymore. Okay. So, it doesn't turn on just stock. Like, you know, when you press the indicator button... Or when you press, like, the on switch, like, there is no indicator light. It's just dead. Not turning on anymore, just straight up. Alright, well, the one thing I'm a little bit worried about is that maybe you accidentally shorted the motherboard somehow, you know, by doing the whole pressing into it thing, and in doing so might have, like, damaged a circuit in there, which could have caused the thing to go bloop. And if that is the case, then the fix that I would immediately think to do would be to replace the motherboard inside of the monitor, because it kind of sounds like the screen itself is fine. It's either the motherboard or maybe there's a power supply problem on it, which actually, come to think of it, most of the time the power circuits are on like a separate like power circuit board on electronics, so if I would say anything, there might be, you might have to replace the circuit board, which more or less that's basically just replacing the entirety of the screen, so I wouldn't try and fix it unless you had somebody who really knew a thing or two about replacing components on a motherboard and properly like testing and diagnosing power related problems, or somebody who's really good when it comes to like, you know, checking for blown components, something like that. Tried opening it, but I couldn't find any screws, and I was scared of ripping off the plastic. What brand is it? It's one thing I'm kind of interested in. Okay, I got about 1 minute to do this. Ah. I'm guessing I just need to turn on the fans and not much else. Ignoring the enemies. Where do I go from here? Is it now time to kill? Is it time to annihilate and kill? Ow. Oh, no, wait, there's, oh. I did not see the new fans. Shoot. Okay, I could have been doing this a lot more efficiently. My bad. Shut your mouth. Teleporto. An Acer S2000. Wait, 200. Whoa. I'm here. All right, I could probably save some time on that one. Let's see. It has only DVI and some other connections. Lol. 12 seconds. Yeah. Oh, you know, I think I might be able to do that. Very old screen. I would say that if it's that old, don't be too worried about the fact that you don't have it anymore. Like, it happens. If anything, like, there is a chance that, like, I thought about this too. There is a chance that the fact that your monitor died around the time that you squeezed the screen, it might just be a coincidence. Straight up. Maybe your monitor was really close to its, you know, death's doorstep anyways, and it just decided now of all times is the time to die. It can happen. If I had to take a... So, a lot of times with monitors that don't have any screws, you tend to have to, like, unclasp, like, plastic clasps on the inside of, like, a bezel. So... that would require you to know a thing or two about how to properly do that. And I'm sure that there's probably, like, you know, YouTube tutorials out there that can do that exact same thing. Out of curiosity, I'm going to look up the an Acer S200 HQL. I want to take a look at this bad boy. Oh, there's a Best Buy listing that is probably super outdated. Yup. This item is no longer available. All right, when did this thing originally come out is what I kind of want to know. Yeah, connectivity type, VGA 16:9, 20-inch display. Yeah, it kind of looks like one of those, it does the job. You know, it's like, good enough. Don't need anything more. What? Is discontinued by the manufacturer? No? What are you talking about? Wait, Acer doesn't still make these, do they? According to, like, Amazon, it says they haven't discontinued them, but I'm calling bullcrap on that. Like, do they only release them out to specific clients at this point? That's what I'm thinking. Date first available, July 23rd, 2014. This is a 10-year-old boy. Yeah. I would say that, like, I think its time might have, it might have been its time. Also, the screen resolution of this thing is 1600 by 900. I'm curious, what's the resolution of the new monitor? Is it better? I wish to know the details. 1600? Yeah. I mean, you know, if this listing is proper, and again, I'm looking at this, an S200 HQL. The Acer was 1920 by 1080. Are you sure about that? Maybe I got the wrong one then. Let me check here. Let me check the specifications on Best Buy, because maybe this is Amazon we're talking about. If anybody is going to have the right overview on this, it would be this. Let's see. Oh, interesting. 1920 by 1080 native and maximum resolution for stunning picture quality. Okay, so what the heck is this Amazon listing for? What the frig? What do you mean? Why is this 1600 by 900? Amazon, you lie? Well, frig. Alright. Because I was going to say, if you were living through a 1600 by 900 monitor, I felt so bad for you. But sounds like it's just fine. Included free. WebRoot internet security with antivirus protection. Why is there antivirus protection being, like, why is that being bundled with a monitor? What the heck? Best Buy, what are you going off on? Free YouTube Premium for 3 months for new subscribers only. Shut the... I replaced the 2014 with a 2017 old boy. Well, don't be surprised if in 3 years that's going to go down too. So, are there any other, like, images of this thing from different angles? You know, looking at the back, it doesn't look like there's any, like, clear or obvious places to unscrew the thing. If I had to take... Oh, and I'm looking at the side here. I mean, it looks sleek. It looks nice. But it's only VGA. According to, like, these pictures that I'm looking at. Dang. Yeah, I feel that it would probably... Is it only VGA for the... So I'm looking at the Amazon listing. Let's make sure that it's the same one. Let me look at the specs. This is the overview. Let me look at the specs real quick. Refresh rate. What's the connector? It was only €80 from eBay. Nice. Power, certifications, warranty, other, UPC, who gives a crap? Here. Oh, see more images. Thank you. Okay, so interesting. I think there's probably like a couple of different versions of this particular monitor because I'm looking at this and the one on Best Buy definitely it's got the DVI and it's got the VGA. So I mean, again, monitor looks very nice. It's a shame it had to go. Oh well, stuff happens. Okay, so got done with that. Right, hold on a second. I didn't get the target time. Do I want to try for the target time? Let's try for target time. Because I think if I stay glued into the goal, I might be able to pull this off. Oh, whoops. Okay, sorry. Brain didn't work there. RIP screen was free for my brother. Oh, well, nice. Got a lot of things from my brother. I'm trying to remember the hand-me-downs that I got from my brother. My parents were actually usually pretty good about that, though. Like, they tried so hard to make sure that we got our own devices and our own things. I'm very thankful for that, and also I'm bewildered that they spent that kind of money just to make sure that we got our own individual things. Like that was super nice of them. especially considering, like, we didn't really grow up with money, but they wanted to make sure that we, you know, we had a good childhood. Ow. I think the most that we ended up getting hand-me-downs for was for, like, clothes. And that was only because, like, you know, as we got older, we got bigger, and then we no longer really had the ability to wear certain clothes, so it was like, you know, my parents were like, well, I mean, it's still a good shirt. All right, how much time was that? Woo! Woo! I did it! All right, I've got so many freaking coins. I'm rich. I suppose I can use that on gotcha! Ah, look at all the progress we've made. Just in this one stream. So many portals, so much cool stuff. Time crash treasure. Get hand-me-downs from my cousins. Nice. Okay, we're heading to the Bridge of Hell, I guess. I wonder what we're supposed to be doing here. Car level? Car level? Go, Kirby, go. Where am I going? Half my computer was free hand-me-downs from my brother. Oh, hey. I choose gun. Die! Good choice. Dang it. Lower your shield. I can wait as long as I want. Oh dear. Maybe no. Oh dear God. I didn't expect him to move. Ow! Where? Secret harder version of this level, but you passed it. Oh, really? Oh, no, don't play co-op. No, shut up. Exit stage. I'm not handing... no. Of course I'll go for the harder version. It's freaking crazy that you could entirely skip something that, like, interesting. We're not very far in. We might as well. Okay. Hidden hard mode, eh? Out of curiosity, let's, it's probably, like, in the tunnel. But I'll take a gander around real quick. Oh? Huh? What? Huh? What? Okay, maximum tomato. That's great. Take a detour and find a maximum tomato. What about the other side? Nothing hidden over here. If I had to... Okay, alright. I mean, it's either that or you're misremembering it. I know it has to be here. It says Muffin. Is there another bridge that I should know about? Perhaps, I'm not seeing anything crazy over here. Nothing over there. Like I said, kind of wondering maybe, like... I'm gonna say let's go, like, one step ahead. Oh. Try jumping off the side where the tomato was? I mean, I think I tried. I was trying to, like, nudge to the side as much as possible. Okay, well, I can't teleport back, so we're going to restart the stage real quick. Da-do-do-do-do-do. Wonder if, like, you think there needs to be, like, a specific hat on? Like a specific ability, maybe? Yeah, you can just, like, you snake through the rubble right here. No, all these edges are solid. And I can't shoot anything down. Okay, yeah, there's platforms next to the tomato. Well, I can't see them. How the frig? Go up? What? What are you going on about? What the? This is cryptic as hell. Wait. Wow. Hey. Where I go? Hello. Hey, I got extra points. Yeah. Aw, this place looks cozy. Well, shoot. That was fine China, but no. Just hanging out. I wonder what would happen if you, like, you know, put the fire out using an ability. Be cozy. Yeah, for being in the frickin' Arctic. Okay, so. Ah! 2 of you! Funny. The twin wild edge. Well, whatever. One person's shield, and then the other person I'll bully. Good. Ow. Alright, we're fine. Hey, good. Oh, maybe not. Every once in a while, I try and think of, like... Here. You ever just try and, like, think back to childhood brain? And try and think to yourself, like, what kind of things would have scared me significantly when I was a child? Like, are there any particular, types of enemies or cutscenes that would have, like, made me traumatized or would have, like, sat with me a little bit more, like, you know, heavier? I'm eating your friend. Oh. And something about this particular fight, I don't know what it is. But I do feel like in a different headspace, maybe I would have been a little bit more, like, freaked out. Been like, oh god, it's 2 of them. Oh god, no. Especially, like, you know, 5-year-old me. Lots of, like, built-in fear. Anyway. Die. Oh. I guess I'll go this way. What? What's all this stuff? I see a sliceable. What's it? Oh, can I save that? Give me a minute. I wish to salvage. Oh, thank God. I was like, I wasn't sure what I was doing there. Now I know. All right. Okay. There we go. Deal here just in case anyone thought I died. I said this in an earlier part of the stream, and I'll say it again. Anybody who is currently lurking, I'm totally cool with your existence, and I'm very happy you're here. Oh, no! Oh, mouthful mode is still active. Die! It's like, dear God, Kirby, what happened to you? Remove 4 wanted posters. Oh my God. Is this where a whole lot of these wanted posters are like hiding? You know, in like random pits and, you know, random parts of worlds that I'm just like completely skipping past because I didn't know there was a hard mode. Oh. Oh dear God. That is a terrifying thought. How deep does a rabbit hole go? Oh, Poppy. Anybody have any food? For that exact reason. Ah! I don't know if I like this. Wah! Jesus! Where was the last checkpoint? Black. He dead. Oh, damn it, I lost money. So the only power-up that they're allowing me is, you know, Miska Poppy broke. Which, I guess that'll do. Especially in this circumstance. Whack. Oh, I don't like this. There's a lot of chaos happening in here. All right. They're not even in, like, mode 2. I can handle one of these guys, but not, like, 2. God help me if 3 show up. Oh dear. Ah! Oh fuck! Oh. Sucker. Okay. Someone give me a snack! Oh, God. Don't fall over just yet. Okay. What do you mean? Shut up! What? Okay, I don't like this, this world's rules. What power-up do you have? Same thing? Okay, just checking. I don't like the rules of this world of being like... What's this about? Actually, hold up. Oh! I get it. I got it. Understood. I went a little too fast. The vending machine has health. Yay! Oh, for God's sake. Ah! Why? Don't button mash things. Ah! Why? You're fine. There. We made it. Hooray! Friend. Okay. Well, I'm thankful now. Let's get the heck out of here. I have to spit it out. Okay. Hidden boss rushes. Whee! So who do they expect? Oh. Pencil friend. Ow. Why? Do I need pencil friend? Should I use pencil friend? I'm gonna avoid pencil friend for now. Just because I feel like this thing kind of gets me out of the way easier. And gives me funny iframes. Oh! Maybe not. Whoops. Double bonk. Ow. Out of my way. Bonk pissed. Bonk is pissed. Oh my god. Spin versus speed. Triple speed. Oh, frick it. Okay, for a second I thought I lost my my power there. Did not, I'm fine. But I am currently bleeding out! Ah! Oh! Mine. Bonk! God, I really wish there was more physics with this hammer. I really want, like, you know, Smash Bros-esque kind of things where, like, they're uncritical, and then you smack them with a hammer, and then suddenly they just go flying. Guy can dream. Anyway, my health is currently on fire. Is this timed? This is definitely timed. Kirby! Okay, well, I know how to do the thing. Reactivate the switches, you jerkbag. Okay, give me a minute. I picked up a little bit of health there, so that's good. Game said, no. No, you messed up. You know what you did. Ah! Damn it! Well, I know I'm not gonna win now. Jeez. Excuse me. Monkey slap. See, I was debating with myself being like, well, a quick save probably would be if I, like, you know, did a funny jump or something. Never mind. I don't think I would. Mostly, I think I was doing it right. Oh! Oh, the music just, it sounds so pleasant. You know, it's just like, da 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 da. Like, it's the most, like, pleasant panic music I have ever heard. And then there's Wario's Land. You know, Wario Land? It's like, hurry up! It's Wario literally screaming in your ear. Oops. Leave the car parked. Once again, bleeding out. Whatever checkpoints I've got, I hope they're good ones. On a positive note, the only thing that is really going to end up hurting me here is, like, you know, I'm going to lose some money. I can make that up. Oh God. Ah! Sorry. Again, I'm trying to min-max all of my timing windows, and I'm messing up. Ah! Come on! Oh, I really, really wish I could continue to keep leaning on the whole, like, oh, well, I've got a little bit of delay. Which, you know, that's true, but this is Kirby game. You know the worst part about challenges like these? Like, you know, you get super efficient with a whole lot of the different mechanisms, and you get really good. And then by the time you finally get to the end, you get surprised that you've actually managed to make it to the end. And so, and now you just, like, you're overcorrecting, and now you're, like, you know, you're panicking and being like, oh God, now what? You know what I mean? And like, you know, you mess up at the very last minute. because you kind of didn't expect to get there that quickly. Like, you didn't expect that you were going to be able to make it. So now you're just panicking, being like, oh god, all right, the pressure's on, what the fuck? Me when Tetris 99. Oh, I could never play Tetris 99. Look, I've talked about anxiety before. I feel like Tetris 99 for me is just an anxiety machine. I'm not good at Tetris to begin with. And now you factor in the competitive nature of like, oh, hey, I did it. Anyway, get out of the car. I got 1-2 times during my play. Wait a minute. Did they get rid of friend? Why did they get rid of friend? What the fuck? What do you mean? Why? I took a moment to talk to chat and they were just like, oh, you didn't get them in the timer. No. You play by our games. Just because you smashed through the wall doesn't mean that you win. You also need to claim your prize. No, it was in the contract. What the hell? Okay, well, we're doing it again then. This one Waddle Dee, it better be, like, worth it. You son of a bitch. He wasn't gone before, was he? I don't know. What was he in the cage when I was like, you know, before I hit the podium? I need to look back on that footage. Because, like, if he was still in here when I, like, you know, before I hit the stick, I'm calling bullshit. Because just, that doesn't make any sense. If the Waddle Dee appeared after I had hit the stick, then maybe there was a little bit of context clues to tell you he was going to disappear. Maybe. Okay? Anyway. Hi, Sleepy. I kind of want to go for firepower here. Not does it... I don't think it matters much because I'm probably going to die very soon. All waves with a timer in this game disappear after it runs out. Garb. Hello, snow person. Okay. Dang. Wait! We ain't done! Eh. I thought that was too easy. Oh, last section looked tough. Would you like to change the difficulty to Spring Breeze mode? Get out of here. Okay. So I can't crowd her on the edges anymore. Oh god, hi. Where am I? Okay, no. Screen noise! Good thing that, like, Kirby is more or less set on a fixed amount of damage that he can take. Alright, are you gonna throw, like, 3 at once? No, you're fine? You're done? Okay. What do we got in here? Ooh. Frosty Ice Blueprint. Okay. My god, what? Some of these upgrades are gonna be insane, I feel. Alright. So what's the deal here? As much as I want to keep fire, I feel like I need ice in order to get through here. Probably. Alright. Oh! Hi! I'm excited for you to see my favorite upgrade for a certain ability. Oh, boy. What's this about? Oh, God, please tell me I don't have to do a silly... Oh, man. I can already see the jump happening here. Ah. You are kidding me. Okay. Raise up. What? When did it raise up? Oh, I get it. Alright, that makes sense. How many of those have I gotten? I probably missed one in one of those caves. Oops. Hey, friend! This game and its timers, I swear to God. Doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle-doop. So supposedly, this is the end. What the heck's this? Oh. Gimme. So what is this about? Can I just get a Kirby toy that is literally just that? Just, you know, like a goofy... I want it. I want it so bad. Oh, boy! Yes, please! Yay, snacks! Me too. Popcorn and stuff. Oh, God. You know what? Tonight, I am going and making myself some popcorn. Been a while since I've had it. I want it. And I think I have all the ingredients to make the good stuff. Hey! Oh, funny enough, the other day, I actually went and picked up some peanut oil. Because everybody and their dog has said that peanut oil is incredibly good on popcorn. If anything, it's like the best. And the reason why people don't use peanut oil anymore, or at least like in, you know, major pop culture, is because obviously peanut allergies. So usually you'll end up finding places using coconut oil instead. Which technically speaking, coconut oil is actually kind of a little bit better for you. But again, you lose sort of the flavor. And so for me, I wanted to know what the peanut oil tasted like, because that is like how theaters used to cook the popcorn. You know, that was kind of the main way it was using. And so I tried making popcorn using peanut oil recently. I think about like a couple of weeks ago. Actually, no, like 3 weeks ago. So I wasn't recent. Anyway, so I did try and make popcorn using peanut oil. And I can say for certain... It's like, what? Look, maybe it's just the fact that I'm kind of used to using coconut oil, but I feel like coconut oil actually adds a little bit more of a body to the popcorn. Peanut oil is just kind of like, yep, yeah, fried something in oil, all right. You know what I mean? It's like, Like, there isn't really any notes of flavor in peanut oil, personally. I would prefer to have something with a little bit more of a distinctive taste, you know? Overhyped peanut oil. Right, it's like, man. Kind of wanted something a little bit better, you know? Also, Meta Knight Sword Treasure? Is that what that one Meta Knight thing's about? popcorn nerd. I mean, yes. I've worked at a movie theater, man. Like, yeah. I have my popcorn things. My popcorn fixations. I should try the arena. Clearly. If I got enough time tonight, maybe. I might decide to, like, put that off to another stream, because we're getting kind of down to the wire here. An unexpected Beast King. Hold the phone. I recognize that silhouette. Look at Kirby go. Wee. He escaped. Oh, look at the cage. This is getting intense, man. What? Thank you for Maxim Tomato. The boss theme here is good. Alrighty. Am I getting to endgame territory? I didn't think I was, but... What do I want more? I like fire. I like burning my enemies into cinder. Alright. You know, I've thought once or twice about the idea of living in a gothic castle. And, like, on paper, that sounds awesome. But also cold and drafts. I don't know. Any other weird hidden things sitting around here? That's a lot to clean and take care of. Yeah, I'd have to have caretakers, man. It's him. Aw. Oh, evil king did. What? What? I must turn him back to friend. Whoa, jeez. He's got some waves going on. Jesus. He's got the dive move. Burning. Keep chasing me all you want, but you might want to put yourself out. Ah! Where you go? Ah! Big fire. There we go. Smolder him. Oh dear. Where'd he go? Oh, this music. He just did a funny penguin quack. Da 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 da. Ow. That was rude. Ow. Bum 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 bum. Dum bum 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 bum. Whop. Okay. That's quite a bit of reach, but not an infinite amount. And he smoosh. DDD, wake up! You've been in a coma for several years. Ooh, what's this? I got the homing bomb blueprint. Oh my god, wait, those bombs? Those, they home now? Jesus, that sounds overpowered as hell. Also, clear without guarding. Oh, I do that in general. Clear within a minute and 30. Neat. Shinya Kumazaki, currently director of Kirby, voices DDD in modern Kirby games. Heck yeah, boy. Hi, friends. Dance time. Are we gonna get DDD off the floor? What? Oh, okay. All right. Hey. 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 Yeah. Ah! You fool! You celebrated too quick! Shoot! I knew the adventure wasn't over. Aw. Kirby, no! He can only fly so far and so fast. I knew it. We're going to the sky, aren't we? Who's done this to DDD? Ooh, what's that? What the heck? We're going over to a completely different island. Wait, original? Is that original? Alphalin has been captured by King DDD. Explore the next area and save Alphalin. But the waste's where it began. I'm so confused. How many continents are there? Holy crap. Okay, so I guess that was just Act 1. Well, if this is a 3-act kind of situation, car mouth. I gotta see this. Oh. A completely normal Corb. Speed and swerve. Alright, let's see if I got the skills. Kirby now alone. Not for long. Well, get him. Again, my min-maxing brain is thinking, what if I could, like, save myself a little bit of time by, like... Oh, God. Ah! Well, that doesn't save time. Give me a moment. No. Maybe it's just the fact that I've been wearing so many hats, but normal Kirby just looks wrong now. Oh! You know, jumping helps. This is apparently a level 3 difficulty thing, so, strap in, boys. Burnout. My God! That's a tough swerve. I think it's like the one... Okay. So the swerve is going to be difficult, but there. If I can master it. Good luck. I gotta go sleep this happy. Thanks for coming into the stream. Have a decent night. Might be worth it to just, like, hit the barrier. Or not. How much... Oh, God, I need to see what kind of wiggle room I'm working with here. What are you talking about? Well, Curb's dead. Wow. All right. Wait. What's the target time? Is 40 seconds. How much time do I got? Holy shit! What do you mean? All right, I'll at least try to complete it. But what the hell? Maybe I'm not gonna complete this one. Again, my min-maxing brain is thinking, like, you know, does the timer account for how much of a slowdown there is when it comes to Kirby hitting enemies and stuff? Whoop, all right. Falling is definitely, yeah, that's a no-no. Kirby, could you, like, step on the gas? Sorry, that was my bad. Multi-lane drifto. Ah! I'm not gonna get the super perfect. Just oh god! Middle finger. I'm trying. Okay. I need better tracking. Welcome back to hell. Population Kirby. So my guess is that in order to do this, you have to be like uber perfect. Like minimal amount of enemy hitting. And like, you know, for stuff like this. Oh, you know what? That middle part. That's probably like a major time sink. No, you gotta be kidding me! I don't think I would be able to save enough time on that one. I'm just going to enjoy the fact that I got it, and I am gonna call it. No. I like my sanity. Okay. So. Oh, I haven't done this. Ice treasure. Sliding road. Alright, so what's the deal here? Ah, I see. Oh, I can't ice that. Okay, right. Matt, I gotta remember that those things are invincible. Trying to, like, you know. Once again, min-maxing the ever-loving heck out of this. What the heck? Danger ice ring. Trying to figure out just how much ice is the appropriate amount of ice. For timing purposes. And pirouette. And flambe. Uh-oh. Good enough. All right, how much of a time save could I have there? Oh! Dog! I'm redoing that. Like, literally, I have a total victory, like, in the palm of my hands here. It is milliseconds. I can save that. Just don't get hit on a couple of occasions. Maybe stay attached to the ice rink every so often. Ah, okay. I definitely need to get those time sinks of, like, pushing enemies into boxes, though. Yeah, I think, like, when they run into each other or the fences, they disappear, so I gotta keep that in mind. Okay. Here. I need to remember a couple of things. Heyo. Go, Poppy Bros! I did it. Heck yeah, boy. And I'm willing to bet that somebody has probably come up with exploits after exploits after exploits to manage to do these in, like, milliseconds and have completely ruined the high scores for everybody online. Because that's just how the internet works. I know that, like, for Mario, like Mario Odyssey specifically, that there was that balloon course thing. Oh, people obliterated the ever-loving hell out of the balloon course with all kinds of glitches, and it sucked. I mean, it's like, come on, man. We're all trying to have fun here, and you're going out of bounds and, like, you know, hiding balloons in places that are impossible. Like, screw off. Anyway, we got him back to Wildly Town. That balloon game got wacky. Here's the thing. I'm alright with a little bit of a challenge. Also fishing. The 155 Waddle Dees you saved work together to make the town even better. Oh, really? You can now play flash fishing! Interesting. Okay, there's a Waddle Dee item shop that, oh, that looked like some stat upgrades. Oh no, here we go. Bomb ability can be evolved. The fire ability can be evolved. The ice ability can be evolved. Just so you know. Oh. Oh, yeah, everybody's sad because they're like, oh no. Evelyn got captured by King Dedede? That sounds odd, even for him. I hope they're both okay. We can't just stand around. Let's go save Elfilin. I'm about to leave you here for a week. Kirby, where are you going? Come back. New stock. All right. What do you mean? Wow, you have so many new blueprints. All right, let me get my tools ready, and then we'll get this evolution started. All right, fire ability. I'm very curious about that bomb ability. What's the sleep ability going to evolve into? Is that just going to become a dream ability? I want it. I want it bad. Dragon fire is so cool. Well, then I will save that for a little later, probably. Okay, well, I know that I've been collecting me some gems to upgrade, so let's go. Okay, okay. Surprise! I'm turning it into C4! The bomb ability is... Oh, yeah, right, homing bombs. Da-da-da-da! Is this like the final transformation? Because that sounded glorious. Alright. Look at Kirby's head. Look at the helmet. Guy, he looks like a little satellite dish! Anyway. Whoop. Oh my god. Oh, okay, so they do this. Oh my god. So they chain and also drive towards the enemies. I don't know how I'm going to manage to actually, like, choreograph that crap. But I guess it's nice that it's a thing. Alright, new ice ability. Ice is very nice. Stay cool. Look at that. I like it. And now I just want to have this hat. Anyway, what does this do? Woo. Wah. Okay. That's... Oh my god, you can make multiple. What the hell? Oh, that's fun. And you can make them any size you want. And it kind of looks like the Hat in Time hat. Yeah, it kind of does. Okay, so... Fire, eh? I wish to evolve this guy. Okay, time to upgrade your awesome and then kablooey. Wow! I just like the look of this. Rad. Dash, jump, and B. Okay. Here. Give me a second. Oh, you said dash, jump, and B. Oh, you meant dash, jump, and Y. And yes, he has wing. Holy crap. I just like the purple flame. Oh, and it goes a lot farther. Oh, fuck you in particular. Oh dear. Well, you get to live in agony. Easier to look at and outside. I mean, I saw it. Whoa! Whoa! Wait a minute. Oh, sorry, guys. Yeah, you can hold it, and he glides really well. Woo! Hi-yo! You forgot I switched buttons. This is so much more, like... It's so much more comfortable. I swear to God. I'm so used to B being a jump button in video games. Or, you know, the placement of the B. Because, you know, most controllers, they have the A button down there. Muscle memory-wise, it just makes so much more sense in my brain, and it makes me happy. But yeah. See, that's what happens when you're a multi-platform gamer. Where you're just like, I missed my A button. Okay, time to go and take a look around the town and see if I can find anything crazy. Woo! Hi, what are you up to? Hi there, welcome to Waddle Dee's Item Shop. We sell items that can give you a temporary power boost in a few different ways. You can even use more than one at a time, whether you mix a few together or just double one up. You can only take one item with you at a time, though. Keep that in mind. So, which items would you like? Well, how am I supposed to double up when I can only take one? Am I going to find these things on, like, the battlefield? Doubles your health. Your health cannot exceed double the normal amount. Okay. Increases your attack power for 200 seconds. And you can stack it up to 5. Increase your speed for 200 seconds. That's neat. I could possibly use these in the event I'm in, like, a bad circumstance. So basically, this dude is like the neighborhood juicer. Drugs. Says Muffin Snakes. Yeah, we had the exact same thought. Hey. Talk to me. Stop reading a book and talk to me. Dang it. They read. And no! Talk to me! Okay. Here's the battle arena! You know, I think I'm gonna do that next stream. Wait a minute. Oh. Nice. Burn the book! No, this is... What is that one, Oh, shoot, I don't... References! What's that one book? One movie? That one story? Fahrenheit 451? Is that it? There we go. Took me a minute. Okay. I want to find fishing. There it is. Oh yeah, they just kind of... Did they carve out this mountain in order to, like, put this here? I swear there was, like, overgrowth of trees. Hello. Yeah, he seems happy to be talking to me. Hey, what's this? Oh, this is the record. Well, clearly I have to destroy this person. And I don't mean in this competition. Waddle deforestation. Right. I mean, that's why everybody's got books now. Oh, look at the fishing cap! Damn it. Press the right button. Okay, when a fish bites, button icons will appear. Press the correct button as fast as you can, and don't let him get away. Okay, even if you catch several fish in a row, you'll eventually snag a big one! Press the buttons quickly and try for a high score. Alright. We'll see how terrible my, you know, Twitch reflexes are here. Oh, wow, that's a tiny boy. Alright. Hey. Am I not supposed to spam? I'm assuming I'm not supposed to spam. Yep, tiny boy. This freaking game and the lack of spamming. I'm freaking... I'm losing it. Hey, there's a bigger guy. There's my new record. Was that enough to take the other guy off the top? Probably not. I did know. I noticed the eyes before. What? Big! Oh my God! Look at that! Frickin' huge. Haha! Screw you, buddy. Anyway. Now look at Kirby's face as he, like, catches something. His eyes. Whoa, that is a beach ball. How deep does this rabbit hole go? Aw, wow, you gotta press that quick. Alright. Yeah, his surprise dies are great. It's weird. It's a fish, but it kind of has my face. Okay, come on. Give me another level 5. He makes those eyes in the cutscenes in Kirby 64. Come on, I know we can get harder than this. Let's go. Here I am, like Kirby, absolutely smashing the fishing competition. They're just like, this guy came in and just suddenly like started catching all of the really difficult fish. Oh! God, you really need to have like either a caffeinated twitch reflex, or you need to be a zoomer. I'm not sure. Can. Whoops. Basically, you need a a twitch reflex that is not a 30-year-old. What? I wonder if this would be easier if I used like 2 hands. I'm getting engrossed in this, I'm not gonna lie. Oops. Ah, I double tapped on that. Here. This might help, this might not. Honestly, I don't think it does. If anything, it's just gonna mess me up even more. Come on, I want the big one. Big boy. I want to catch a shark. This minigame got me addicted when I first played. I see why. I know there's something deeper at the end of this. Oh, dang it. I pressed the wrong button. No, crab! Tasty. Tasty seafood. Eat snap! It's useless freaking fish. I want a lobster. I mean, I appreciate getting all these fish, and I appreciate the points I get. But, like... Snape. Oops, wrong button. Give me a second, I want to check the, what layer is the thing on? Okay, yeah, the game overlay is above where the, where that other layer is. Okay. Just want to make sure, because I want to see the funny emotes on the screen. Oh dear. I don't want to be here for another hour. But I might. Ah. Dang screws. See, I see that screw, and the first thing I think is like the ancient screws from Breath of the Wild. Again, been playing a crap load of that. You know what flummoxes me? Like, the fact that they put, like, little pauses in between all of the the different fishing things. Sometimes they do them rapidly, one at a time. But it's like not a guarantee, and it's messing with me. Why does fish need to, like, fish has mask. Why does fish have mask? Don't nut off. Protect eyes. It's fish! If anything, fish needs to protect eyes from air. Maybe. I don't know the physiology of fish. I'm getting a whole lot of, like, low-end fish here. Can we get something a little bit more substantial? Look how shiny Kirby's eyes are. Low-tier fish. Right? I mean, low-tier to me. This is my average. Stakes have been raised, damn it. What the heck? Come on! They're really teasing me with this one. It's like I'm getting a lot of fours, but like Give me the challenging one. The Twitch reflex one. No, there is. No! Oh, man. It's like I press it the second it goes gray. I need to know what's at the other end of this rainbow. You know. You realize that, right? I will not be satisfied until then. Is this Starship Troopers? I'm back, guys. Not quite. Was there a scene in Starship Troopers where you saw somebody fish? Dang it! It's like I'm always just on the cut. Please tell me that there isn't like another one after that, right? Like if I gotta hit like 10 buttons in a row, I am in trouble. Probably kill some large bug sooner or later. Oh, okay. Oops, wrong button. Ha ha, Muffin. Whoops. At least it's better than this dinky thing. Come on. Using a stick to catch a fish from a pond that's larger than all I've caught, bro. That's just Kirby, man. Kirby's good. He has the talent. Eldritch Horror. And you know he consumes these fish on the spot. Apparently I got a new record with that one. But I want to get the super big one. Thank you for the jumping corb, Muffin. And yes, he is a jumping Eldritch Horror monstrosity. Then from some amoeba-like process converts them into coins. I mean, technically speaking, you sell fish and then they turn into coins. They're just like, they're speeding up the process. It's like they're teleporting the fish directly to the fish market. I'm stimulating the economy, don't you know? Either that or I'm destroying the economy. I don't know. I might be messing with the supply and demand here. Because if there's way more supply, I might be making a whole lot of this fish, like, really cheap. Ah, dang it. Killing off the small farmers. I mean, I'm definitely killing off all the fish inside this pool, that's for sure. I mean, fishermen. At some point, I have to call it. Like, I think if I reach, like, 10:30, I think I should probably call it. Ah, well, I messed up. Ah. Then you're gonna gamble it all away. I know you. I mean, you don't know that. Look, I think I've done pretty good for myself. Have you seen my bank account? Late fishing stream, yay! The tiny dinky one was only 1 coin. Dang it! I'm psyching myself out now. Shell. All for gotcha. Oh, Kirby's so cute. Kirby is just like, he's so happy to be involved. So happy to be here and fishing. Dang it! Ah, crap. How much do you think it would cost to get one of those masks? Do they sell it as actual merchandise? $10. Exactly $10. Dang it. So now I'm starting to fail at these. Like, I'm getting the feeling that I'm hitting the wall of my skill. They look like regular old fishing goggles. But they look like the Kirby ones, though. They're a collector's item. Here's the other thing I'm wondering. Oops. If I was working without the delay between, like, me and, like, the capture, I do wonder whether or not I would do a little bit better at this minigame. Like I said, I don't have a ton. Just enough that Twitch Reflex type of minigames or Twitch Reflex types of jumps for, like, platforming and whatnot could possibly get stifled. But the thing is, I don't want to, like, try that out. Like, you know, I don't want to try out that theory. Because if I do, you guys won't be able to see it. At least not with the current setup that I have. S tier fish. S tier fish. I kind of just wish they did it like rapid fire, like boom, 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 boom. But no, they gotta be teasing. They gotta be like, no, 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 no. You wait for the fish. Yeah, see, like that. That's fun. That's nice. That's very comfortable. That's a comfortable quick time event. This is intentionally frustrating. Yeah, wrong one. Screw. This is definitely one of those mini games that like encapsulates Kirby to me. Not in theming, but in the whole like easy to do, hard to master. They hit an interesting little vibe with that, you know? E. Ah, what? I did press it, but it like... Oh, I guess I didn't press it hard enough. Oops. That was actually a mess up. I think this fishing hole's broken. Let's use the other one. What do you think the meat on these fish tastes like? Because I look at them and all I can think is beach ball. And so for me, I just feel like it would just be chewing on rubber. Like, tasty plastic. They make me think Swedish fish. Huh, maybe. Equivalent to tilapia. Actually true, yeah. Like, my god. Like, there's just so many. Fruit gummy. It's funny hearing stories about how apparently, like, you know, the fish that you buy at restaurants, there's like a 50-50 toss-up whether or not it's actually the type of fish that you ordered. You know, it's being like, well, I mean, you know, it's not within fishing season. And if we got you actual, you know, the actual stuff, it would be really expensive. And also probably wouldn't even taste that better. You piece of garbage! This better not stretch out to 10. Whoops. I have 4 minutes. I don't think we're going to get this tonight. Like, we keep on getting the exact same, like, small fish and medium fish. I just don't think we're going to have the timing window to be able to do this. Whoops. Like I said, I think I've hit a wall with the with my skill here, because now I'm starting to like fuck up on the basic stuff, and I'm psyching myself out. Like, My skill with games like this, it goes on an interesting curve where, like, at the beginning, not that great, but I'm all right. And then, like, somewhere in the middle, when I start getting really when I start to get invested, I'm like, ooh, actually, I'm pretty good at this game. But then, like, at a certain point, I just drop off the face of the earth, like, it just plummets into the ground. Where it's nothing but bad. Wow. Whoops. That crab. Once again, that's a perfectly edible crab. Be more appreciative, Kirby. You got something edible, and it will sustain you for this, you know, the rest of the day. And well, I don't know. With the hunger that Kirby displays, like, how do you satiate him? Aw, I just had a thought. Like, Goku's hunger. And then I remembered that Akira Toriyama just passed. Rest in peace, legend. Jesus. I watched a lot of Dragon Ball Z growing up, man. I didn't watch Dragon Ball. I found out. What's funny is that I knew about Dragon Ball Z first. And then later on, I found out that Dragon Ball itself was a thing. And I'm just like, what? Huh? What? It's like, really? There's a prequel to Dragon Ball Z? It's like, son of a bitch, Dragon Ball Z was the sequel. Me too, says Muffin. Well, you know, that's what happens when you grow up in the States. And you don't get the real cool stuff until a little bit later when it finally ports. Like, after long periods of time. See, I didn't get too many, you know, opportunities to watch Dragon Ball. Nowadays, you could probably easily find, like, footage of Dragon Ball sitting somewhere. Me and my sister used to watch DBZ when it aired on Nick. You watched it when it was airing on Nick? Oh. Interesting. Because I remember watching it on, I forget, like, I think it was Saturday morning cartoons, or I think I was one of those kids that did watch it on Toonami. And my God, I remember when me and my brothers, I'm gonna fish one more time. When me and my brother, whenever there would be a new episode of Dragon Ball Z, we'd be so freaking hyped. It'd be such a huge event. We'd just be like, oh, what's going to happen now? Are they going to be able to defeat Frieza this time? Oh no, Frieza has another form! We already liked watching anime that time, and we were like, whoa, anime on Nick, aside from Avatar. Oh, you're right. Yeah, actual anime. Stuff that's, like, made from the whole Japan. Anyway. Hey, look. It is a machine. Oi, gotcha. So are the fries! Very nice. Normal Ranger. Good stuff. Animal sand sculpture. That's great. It looks so derpy and so doofy. Got the windmill. Very nice. Let me think. Some more stuff about, like, DBZ. I do remember, like, you know, something that people were saying, which was, if you watch something like Naruto or Dragon Ball Z, hey, very nice, the cutter needle. If you watch anything like that growing up and not any other types of anime, it basically destroys you from a position of any other type of anime. Because, like, you're basically telling like, once you watch something like Dragon Ball Z, and if that becomes your entire interpretation of anime, there's a very high percentage that will be the one and only anime you will ever watch, and the one thing that will basically paint your entire interpretation of anime. I'm not gonna say that's a lie. Like, actually, they got a good point. There are quite a few people that, like, once they see, like, that one anime, like Dragon Ball, or... I'm starting to get doubles here. Like Dragon Ball, or like Naruto, yeah, there's a very high probability. Oh, hello! I got Lethal Leopard. Dang. What was that? A claw line? Claw line? Yay, Kirby. Oh, you can skip through that? I didn't know that. But why would I? That's the entire... Like, that's the satisfying part of gacha. Do it, do it. Too many people treat anime as a single genre. You know, I agree with that. Dude, there are so many different variations of anime out there, you cannot believe. You know, there's stuff like, you know, shonen more kind of stuff that's geared more towards, like, you know, boy audience. And then you got, like, Sailor Moon. And then you got, like, you know, more adult-related stuff. Not that kind of adult-related stuff. Although that does exist. No, I'm talking, like, you know, stuff for more of a mature audience, you know. Something like badass, something like hardcore. With a lot of blood and a whole lot of disgust. Oh, that reminds me, I really, I still need to go and watch the Cyberpunk Edge Runners anime. I have not seen that yet. And I mean, for God's sakes, I've played, like, Cyberpunk several, like, you know, at least twice all the way through. So, at this point, like, I feel like I should. I mean, I am pretty much... Look at all the new stuff, my god. How many, like, figures are in this Volume 2 set? Ace Cone. Gambling! It's not really gambling at this point, because I'm winning every single time. Okay, not every single time. Ignore that part. Dang it. I mean, you could say that cartoons have many different variations of it as well. Like, a lot of people just kind of take cartoons and say, oh, it's just kid stuff. Dude, you could do so much with animated mediums. Jesus Christ. Yeah, you could make, like, you know, silly kids cartoons, absolutely. But you can also tell an intrinsic freaking story. It's kind of like, you know, like live action stuff. Yeah, obviously there's kids shows with live action stuff in it. Yeah. But also, like, you know, you can also, you know, record, like, some sort of an epic, like, involving, you know, like, main characters. Or, you know, like, a new Slaughter type of movie. Or you could, create, like, you know, a romantic drama of the ages. Or a comedy. Like, you know, just like, you know, like cartoons, anime, live action stuff, all of them could have variations on themes. And yeah, I do feel like a lot of people typecast either cartoons or anime as being just, oh yeah, it's just kid stuff. Like, yeah, it's literally only stuff for children. It's like, no, really, no. There are a lot of potential variations, man. Animation as a whole is a medium, not a genre. Okay, I'm starting to get, like, significant amounts of doubles at this point. So I think now would be a good time to finish things up. Let me take a look at my collection, though. Ooh, all this stuff. Oh, wow. Yeah, there's still, like, quite a few gaps in here. Alrighty, then. Are there any... 79 and 78. So comparatively, there's actually... Comparative. All right. Collection grows. All right, so which figures might have something weird with them? I mean, obviously, like, this guy probably has a ton of weirdness. So yeah, let's take a look. Cactus, there's a shell. Looks like several screws on this thing. Bee sting. There's a rocket. A couple different variations on towers. What is that? What kind of a plant stalk is that? Well, there's two cactuses on here. Bamboo shoot. Ah, that's what that is. Oh. Hey. Kind of sad that it doesn't have like a fake brand on it. Oh, the Kirby cake. Look at that. So, what is the Kirby cake really like made out of? Like, what kind of a cake? Because okay, we can see whipped cream, cherry. Yeah, all right. I can't believe I ate that. I'm jealous you ate that. I want Kirby. It was like a strawberry pudding thing. Oh, all right. Looks nice. Isn't Kirby just no? I mean, yes. Let's see. Oh, yeah, and my beloved, one day I will have you. One day. My God. It's glorious. The bird. Kind of wish I could, like, you know, more than just rotate around it, I would like to also, like, move the camera up and down. Kind of like, you know how, like, you know, Smash Melee was able to do? I miss that functionality. It's a decent burger. I hope it would be decent. Because you're probably spending an arm and a leg just to get that thing. I will say, I do, I've seen the footage, or, no, I've seen the pictures of the real-life Kirby burger, and, that pink bun is, it's kind of terrifying. Just a little bit. It's like, oh God, that is not a natural color. Very pink. That's neat looking. I love it. No details. Just an ear of corn. With a hell of a hairdo. The Waddle Dee burger bun was very orange. Well, you know, okay, nuclear orange, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But, you know. At least I can kind of piece together the idea that you could probably make a burger bun naturally orange. Like, straight up pink. Like, I'm talking like raw ground beef pink. That messes with me in a little bit. Look at the light bulb. This thing does have, like, fake branding on it. Like with HH or something. Or something. I don't know what that is. It's like a symbol of the other world. Flesh burger bun. Well, that is all neat stuff. So I'm thinking the next time that we do a live stream, I'll go ahead and I will try out the arena stuff. And then we will dive onto, I guess, like, you know, brand new continent, which is interesting. I was wondering, it's like, I only have like 30% of the game done. Where do we go from here? We're landlocked. That's it. Let us get a move on. Thank you guys very much for coming out to the stream. I appreciate it a heck of a lot. I stream on Saturdays, Sundays, and Wednesdays, all of them starting at around 7 o'clock p.m. Central Time. The next stream we're going to have is going to be me playing completely normal Breath of the Wild with nothing weird happening with it. And we're going to be doing that tomorrow. And that's just the chill streams where I hang out with a group of friends and like a, you know, inside of a Discord call, and you just kind of vibe, and we talk about like current events, possibly. Stuff like that. And then on Wednesday, still not 100% on what the game plan is for that, because we just recently finished up playing Super Mario Wonder, which was incredibly fun and very refreshing for our 2D Mario game. We'll see. I have like a handful of options, and I'm kind of biding my time and like waiting, being like, what do I feel like doing? What could it be? I don't know. Well, we will see. Kind of comes down to just what I feel like doing. All right, I am going to take off, and yes, I'm going to go and make that popcorn. So thank you guys very much for coming out. See you next time.